Today's word is entitled Forget or Be Frustrated, and I pray that it ministers to someone. My husband and I share earphones, and they're identical. They look something like this, and they're Bluetooth connected, so you have to manually connect them, and when you're done, you have to manually disconnect them. This process is called forgetting device. Occasionally, my husband will forget his earphones at home, and the good wife that I am, I'll let him use mine. And sometimes he'll forget to charge his earphones, and good wife that I am, I'll let him use mine. So now what I've noticed is that after using my earphones, many instances my husband forgets to forget device. He forgets to disconnect my earphones from his laptop. So it was inevitable that something like what happened today would happen. My husband is sitting in a meeting, and all of a sudden he loses his audio. What's happened is that my earphones, as I'm sitting next to them, have suddenly taken over his audio. So he starts experiencing interruptions from the conversations that he's having with the people that he's talking to. And I'm in the other room, but I can sense that he's frustrated. And all of a sudden, I start hearing the meeting a little closer to me than it should be. It dawns on me that he forgot to forget device. Forgetting device is an intentional disconnection. It's manual, and you've got to put in the work. It can be tedious, but it's very important. Because what you don't want is to experience disturbances when you're sitting in important meetings in your life. The Lord began to minister to me in that moment, the power of forgetting. Isaiah 43 verse 18, powerful scripture, says forgetting the former things. God says, see, I am doing something new. See, there are people that are hell-bent on not letting go of the pain of their past. In fact, there are people right now who are currently holding on to the pleasures of their past. And none of those things are serving your present. Forget or be frustrated. The last thing you want is to have your focus stolen from your present because you are still focused on your past because you refuse to forget. Forgetting is a daily manual exercise. It takes work and intentionality. And no, it's not easy. See, just to disconnect from my earphones, I have to press this button. And then I have to go to my laptop and disconnect and forget device from that end too. It's tedious, but it's necessary. I sense God calling someone into a season of intentional work, doing the work that it requires to forget the past and press on towards the future. You either forget or you get frustrated. May God give you the discipline it requires in this season to do that which needs to be done, to disconnect yourself from your past. Because you're either going to allow God to help you forget or you're going to get frustrated.